It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Babe Ruth is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Ready now, Barry Larkin, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Here he comes on 2-0. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in, Tony Perez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Ruth has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs, but obviously they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
So now to the plate, George Foster, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he lays off for ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third with none out. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in, Eric Davis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mantle's on the move. It's over his head and bounces over the wall. So 2 runs score, and they'll have 2 more runners in scoring position. At the plate, Johnny Bench fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bench is creeping up on a nice milestone over his great career. 400 big flies. It'd be fun to see him accomplish that, hopefully in the near future. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 1-1 pitch. Right back at the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Hero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Nick Castellanos now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Mattingly is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting it, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
4 runs here in this half inning. Popped him up. Posada is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Reds lead it 4-0. Wade Miley gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Don Mattingly will bat next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Foster's got it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Runner at first here, one man out. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
This is on the ground over to first. Perez gloves it. One there. Over to Perez for a side retiring double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 4 and the Yankees nothing. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Adam Dunn.
Adam Dunn.
Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
1-1. Here it comes.
Nope,
and he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home is strike two, swinging.
2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2.
We got a 4 count. 3-2.
Tony Perez is on deck. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Perez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he lays off there 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Perez is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
On the season, Perez is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. A ball and 2 strikes now. None out, runners at first and second. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, George Foster, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Ready with the 1-1. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Eric Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Mickey Mantle. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch to him. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
First and second here with nobody out.
One.
2-0.
2-0.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Now the 3-0 offering.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
On the year, Posada is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
2 balls and no strikes. Posada tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Throw won't get him. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Now at the plate, Torres, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. From the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. high in the air out to center field. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for one. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Reds 4 and the Yankees 1. Digging in, Johnny Bench. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Count 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Bench, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Posada has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Reds out in front, 4-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Mattingly.
Stepping in now, Don Mattingly, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And it's fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
So now to the plate, Lou Gehrig, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Gehrig is below the Mendoza line, a batting average under 200, unfortunately.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Gehrig stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Mickey Mantle standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. Hit hard, but foul. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air to center field. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, left fielder,
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. They trail it 4-1. Riding in once again, Adam Dunn. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
right fielder, number 44, Adam Dunn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
0-1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And there's a big swing by Dunn, and he comes up empty, and that's the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Barry Larkin. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Popped him up. LeMahieu moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Digging in once again, Tony Perez. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. This is foul right side. Another 2-2 offering. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Line drive to center field. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Reds are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Torres waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Weaver.
At the plate, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. Dunn is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batter, number 29.
Settling in now, Gio Urshela. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Picked up by Larkin. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw at second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Miley sets 1-0 on its way. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. On the ground to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, George Foster.
First offering on its way.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 44.
Now in the box, Eric Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And this will bang up against the wall. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Up next to Cincinnati, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
In now, Johnny Bench. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 2-0.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Count is full. 3-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they lead it 4-1. Jose De Leon, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs. And
boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The center fielder, number 7.
Now batting, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. His lifetime batting line against Jose De Leon. He's 1 for 2. Comes set with the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, long throw to third, and the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-2 game.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Torres. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 4 and the Yankees 3. Adam Ottavino will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Ottavino playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. He's set and the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 44. Adam.
Stepping into the box, Adam Dunn. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Now the 0-1.
1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Barry Larkin. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 0-1 offering. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple, and it remains a 4-3 game. Leading off the inning, Gio Urshela, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The shortstop, number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. One ball, one strike, the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And there's ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and up steps Don Mattingly. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Digging in to try it again. Tony Perez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball. 0-1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Foster.
At the plate now, George Foster, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Eric Davis. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Reds 4 and the Yankees 3. Standing in, Lou Gehrig, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. Two balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds at 4-3. Goose Gossage has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
In now, Johnny Bench.
The catcher, number 5.
As he grounds one briskly to short.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 2.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Gossage, 28 years old. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. And it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
To 1-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hit down the line at first. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Strike called. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. And Dunn's able to look this one in for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge.
Striding in, Jorge Posada earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First offering on its way.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Liner towards second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. 1 run scores.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Robert Stevenson is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Standing in now, Don Mattingly, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. A bullet to first base.
The designated hitter, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Reds 4. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Right on the corner. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw will take care of Dunn at first as the shift pays off there. 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Barry Larkin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the ninth inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 home. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Goose Gossage claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.